From Reuters News, it says Amazon has rolled out contactless tech to 200 locations, including Panera cafes. Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren out there teaching this word in all sincerity and truth. And shalom to the few Akwaf that subscribe to this word as well. Shalom, Mr. Brother Dama Agabar here from GMS Los Angeles with another lesson, Lord willing to edify and give you warning. And as you can see, this contactless tech is now at 200 locations, dealing with Amazon, which, as we know, and as you should know, when this whole New World Order is said and done and this economy is collapsed and, these elites could, continue to try to consolidate all power, on every level, there's only going to be a few stores that will be available during the New World Order, man. And you better believe Amazon will be one of those stores, maybe Walmart, Amazon. It's only going to be so many stores, They're not going to have all of this, choices and all these different, privately owned stores that's not under the control of these elites. And you better believe all these stores will have this contactless technology embedded in them so that you can be scanned, so that your micro C-hip can be scanned, so that you can be tracked and traced and totally down with this New World Order system, man. All right. You will be on the blockchain. You will be, receiving your UBI, your universal basic income. You will be operating and buying things with your CBDCs, which will be on your contactless micro C-hip. All right. And all of these different stores, Amazon, any stores that's going to exist in that day will be totally down and fitted with the infrastructure needed for you to be inside of this contactless beast system, man. And Amazon will be one of those stores. And as you can see, they're already prepping these stores to have this type of location. I mean, this type of, to be prepped for this technology, and they're gradually rolling it out. Now, you can go in these different Amazon stores, and now they got the Panera Breads and different stores as well, where you can go and pay with your palm. So you have to go get your palm scanned, and, it'll have your so next time you go into Panera Bread in the future, it'll have all of your purchase histories there. So when you swipe your hand, it already know, hey, do you want to get the caramel, the vanilla coffee and the Danish that you got last time? It'll have a complete history of your previous stops there. So it'll already be fitted with the technology to know what you typically are going to want when you walk in there. But it's all just gradually leading everybody into the micro C-hip, man. And you can see these different companies, Amazon, they're all on board, right? Because Amazon is going to be one of the beast systems. There's going to be the places where, if you want to go buy food and groceries, will be in one of these different Amazon stores or these companies owned by Amazon or by these elites, man. So I'll read a little bit of this article. It's not going to be a long one. It says Amazon.com's ink palm scanning or cashierless checkout technology is in more than 200 establishments in and outside the company, a vice president told Reuters. The e-commerce and cloud computing giant is widening deployment of its contactless technology with existing customers, Vice President Dilip Kumar said in an interview. Amazon declined to provide growth figures, but in June 2022, the company said more than 69 locations in the U.S. and U.K. had such technology. You see? Oh, fucking bitch. Because, Amazon, like I said, is going to be one of the major stores of the New World Order, man. All right. And you better believe they're getting down with the World Economic Forum. You have Jeff Bezos going to those different meetings, the WEF meetings, and he's prepping these, Amazon to be in line with this NWO. It says it is also making new deals. On Wednesday, the U.S. cafe chain Panera Bread unveiled Amazon One devices, which let customers scan their palms to pay for 2 locations in the greater St. Louis. Kumar said the deployment would expand to 10 to 20 Panera cafes in the coming months. And it's going to start being like this at a whole lot of these stores, man. That's why do you think a lot of these stores are about to are going out of business? Bed Bath and Beyond, Best Buy, all these other different stores that are owned by, these companies and owners who are not officially down with the New World Order. They're all going to be brought out and put out of service. And the only ones that's going to be left standing is going to be like these major ones like Amazon and probably all the stores that are owned by Amazon. And they're going to be fitted and equipped with the technology in order to have this contactless payment systems and eventually the CBD systems, the UBI systems. They're going to have, they're going to be equipped with your with your ESG scores. You're gonna be going to these stores pretty soon. They're gonna start telling you how much carbon you consume. They're gonna be equipped with you going in there. They're gonna be able to tell you what you can and cannot buy, depending on your carbon uses, man. You see, in which there's going to be more and more stores doing this shit and prepping themselves with this technology because one thing that's going to happen in the future is that any store that's not going to be down with the blockchain, that's not going to be set up with the CBI type, with the CBDC type of system, that's going to be totally down with the New World Order, man. Those stores are not going to exist. All right. But all these stores that will exist will be totally fitted and equipped with the technology to operate, under this beast system. It says a palm swipe would also let Panera pull up restaurant goers' reward accounts and order histories. Yeah, and pretty soon it's also going to be telling you whether you can buy particular things or cannot buy particular things. It's all going to be linked to this, to the CBDC and the Federal Reserve finance system, man. It says Kumar declined to state the deal's value, but described the business model as selling software as devices and devices as a service. It says Kumar declined to state the deal's value, but described the business model as selling software and devices as a service. You see, the expansion reflected demand for Amazon's contactless technology despite macroeconomic headwinds, he said. See, so Amazon is going to be the one that's going to be equipping these different companies with this technology because they're a major player. They're a major part in this new world order, man. You see, so the more stores that Amazon can get their hands on, they're going to provide them with this contactless technology, man, which is going to be down with the new world order and the Federal Reserve. It says more than 50 of the installations were with the likes of independent retailers, stadiums, and university customers, and the rest were in Whole Foods and other Amazon stores, he added, you see? So eventually this shit is going to be everywhere, And no business and no stadium, no retailers, no nothing's going to be able to operate outside of this technology. You got a lot of these I think over there, the Raiders Stadium in Las Vegas, they're totally contactless there. You don't go in there and spend cash anymore. You got to go in there and everything is contactless. Everything is digital. You can't go in there and pull out a $20 bill and buy you a beer in that stadium. You see, because everything is going contactless. Everything is getting prepped for this beast system. It says, when times are lean, he said, retention of your existing customers and to be able to win customers become even more important. Yeah, pretty soon they're going to win all the customers because in the future, it's going to be one of the only stores where you can go and to buy shit, man. But you got to have the proper identification. You got to have the digital wallet, 2 forms of contactless, type of identification in order for you to buy and sell inside of these different stores and different places, man. And a lot of it is going to be embedded inside of your right hand or your forehead. You see, and it says Amazon's own effort at a leaner operation led it to say this week it would eliminate 9,000 more jobs, totaling 27,000 cuts since November, because a lot of they don't need humans anymore in these stores. Everything is going cashless. Everything is going digital. Everything's going to be ran by AI and computers and robots. So they don't need the manpower anymore, because ultimately you're going to be a slave to this technology, man. All right. They don't need you in there working. They don't need you in there fucking up shit and calling off and, messing up the operations. They're going to get robots and AI and technology to do all these jobs that the average person would be able to do in the near future, because they plan on you being a slave to the system in the near future. It says some of those jobs are being cut at Amazon Web Services, the cloud computing unit of which Kumar is a part. Kumar said he cannot speculate on whether still more layoffs would follow. Nearly 150,000 employees at tech companies have faced cuts this year alone, according to the industry tracker. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. But anyways, the point being is that you can see the expansion of this contactless technology, man. And now it's in 200 locations, including the Panera cafes. And it didn't really go into detail about these other 200, but as you can see, this technology is expanding, man. Hey, the closer we get to this cashless, CBDC system, more all of these stores are going to have to be fitted with this type of technology in order for you to go in and to buy or sell, man. You see, and it's getting closer and closer, man. All right. Hey, this devil is going full speed ahead. He's not going to slow down. You know, pretty soon, all of you people who deny that the M.O.T.B is the implantable C-hip are going to be molded, man. You're going to be found liars. This is a Habakkuk in the NLT chapter 2 verse 2. It says, "Then Yahweh said to me, write my answer plainly on tablets so that a runner can carry the correct message to others." And that's what we've been out here doing. Starting with the elders and the apostles, we've been telling you, Jakes, that the M.O.T.B is the implantable C-hip, and that the World Economic Forum, these CBDCs, everything going cashless and digital is going to be, is laying the groundwork for them to implement the M.O.T.B, man. And that Amazon contactless payment is a prime example of it. It says this vision is for a future time. It describes the end, and it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed. And that, 10 years ago, we've been telling you guys, 15 years ago, we've been telling you guys that the M.O.T.B was coming. And now here in 2023, it's here. It's showing itself. It's not being hid. It's being, shown out in the open, man. To where if you can't see it, then hey, either one or two things: either you sold out, or the Lord is just not dealing with you, man. All right, it's undeniable, and we can see these different companies, these different technology, and all these different and the financial system is all heading towards this this prophecy. And this is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. "And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads," which we know what that mark is, man. The implantable C-hip, man. This is why they have these different, palm reading, palm contactless payments, reading your palm, because that's just the prelude to them actually putting the actual mark inside of you. The internet of the IOB, the internet of bodies, ubiquitous computing, all these different things are all part of this. The CBDCs are all part of this this prophecy being fulfilled. It says, "And that no man might buy or sell." So look at Amazon. Look at these different contactless stores. Pretty soon, you go to the Amazon or those Panera Breads. If you don't have that technology or them having your palm on record, you're not going to be able to go into those stores, man. It's going to be a gradual thing. At first you probably still go in there and, use your Apple Pay, use your debit card, but eventually that's not going to be permissible. You're going to have, either your palm scan or eventually the C-hip in you in order to go into these stores and to buy or sell. It says, "And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 dealing with his barcode, that UPC, Universal Product Code, man. Embedded within that barcode, you have the number 666, which is the number of the wicked, the number of Esau. You see? And eventually, we see where all things are headed, man. And they're not going to stop with these 200 stores. It's going to just go on and on and on until, every stop, every gas station, if there won't be gas stations in the future, but every store, everything you need to do, everything you're going to have is going to be on this contactless, C-hipped infrastructure, man. And if you don't have it, then guess what? You're going to be cut out from the society. You won't be able to buy or sell or operate or even have an identity within this man's new world order, man. So hey, the times are getting close. This thing is moving fast. Hey, and Lord willing, your brothers and sisters are edified. Lord willing, your brothers and sisters are fully confident in, what the M.O.T.B is, that the elders and the apostles here at Great Millstone, what we teach that it is. And then you can see with all this technology and where everything is headed to where, it makes perfect sense and it's plain. So with that, Lord willing, you were edified. Call hello, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, putting the spirit of me and do this lesson. To the next one, Shalom.